Hi there, friends. I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta, and we have a couple areas in the Western Pacific to watch today, but good news, no areas of threatening to become a typhoon or anything like that. But we do have this tropical low just towards the east of Vietnam, west of the Philippines, and still bringing heavy rainfall to parts of Palawan. In fact, I've seen some of our friends out here in Palawan saying, you know, it's been pretty continuous the last few days here. We, meanwhile, have a intertropical convergence zone, a little tropical wave kind of developing just towards the east of Mindanao. That's going to increase showers there. And another cold surge is setting up, and that's going to increase rainfall for northern areas of Luzon. It feels like kind of a broken record, to be quite honest with you, but that is the setup this time of year, and that's the good thing about the tropics. The weather is predictable outside of those major events, and that's what we're here for, to talk about, you know, when the big things do happen. But for today, you know, there's a couple areas that could definitely bring some unsettled weather. And like I mentioned, this tropical low over here, not a named storm system by any means, but it is interacting with the northeast monsoon. It will increase rainfall across parts of Vietnam. Here's your tropical wave located just towards east of Mindanao, places like Siargao, Tacloban, and maybe even eventually into Cebu. You're going to see increasing showers as we start off the work week, as this moves off towards the west. And as I mentioned, a tropical low moving, or tropical, goodness gracious, an area of low pressure, a westerly low, west of Hokkaido, not tropical whatsoever, is kicking across Japan, and that's going to create some heavy CFX snow, but more so will start to set up another cold surge in that forecast. So let's talk about this. And first, I want to show you the broader picture, same view right here with the waves in this outlook, because I think this really gives you an idea of where the weather systems are. For example, right now, northeast monsoon dominating. You have that low pressure area off the coast of Vietnam, but watch as winds pick up Thursday over towards Friday and see the leading edge of this. This is a classic example of the shear line and a cold surge. Cold surge pushing in, you got high winds, high waves as well, 2, 3, 5 meters across the West Philippine Sea off the northeast coast of the Philippines. But you see where it drops off dramatically? That is the shear line. You have those high winds interacting with lesser winds coming in from the east and the northwest, or excuse me, the northeast, and that creates shear, and thus you have that rainfall in unsettled conditions. So right now, this low pressure area over Vietnam, increasing rainfall for our friends across parts of Da Nang, Ho Chi Minh as well. Very, very similar to what we've seen here with Romina, also known as Pabuk, in this area. Low is not that strong, sheared apart, but it is increasing rain. You also have this tropical wave, which is going to increase showers across parts of Mindanao over towards Visayas. But let's pull back the picture here. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Here comes a cold surge. Tell me if you can see it right in here in the comment section down below. Watch as the winds pick up, and all right, I'm going to give you the answer. It's right there. It's fairly obvious where it is. Stretching off the northeast coast of the Philippines. High winds coming in from the north with that colder air and interacting with our warmer tropical air, and it's going to increase rainfall across Cagayan over towards places like Isabela into Aurora. That means the Cagayan Valley. And we got a lot of people watching out in the Cagayan Valley. Give me a shout if you're watching there too. Let me know how the weather is where you are, and what you do to prepare for something when we talk about a cold surge in the northeast, in the shear line setting up here. Actually, heavy rainfall warnings have been issued by Pagasa, particularly for the shear line here setting up into northeastern Luzon. So here's the rainfall accumulation all the way out through next Sunday. Yeah, 200 to 300 millimeters across northeastern areas here. Some increase, about 50 to 100 millimeters into parts of Visayas and Mindanao, and also across the east coast of Vietnam. Goodness, getting my words right here today. In the southeast coast of Vietnam, increasing showers there too. So it's a trifecta with a tropical wave, our low pressure area off Vietnam, and the next cold surge that's going to push in from the north, that's creating this unsettled weather across the Philippines, Vietnam, and Southeast Asia in general. So if you like these updates, please let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to support the channel, you can do multiple things. The easiest is hitting that like and specifically the subscribe button. No, YouTubers say that, and you're probably sick of it. If I get over 100,000 subscribers, I promise I will never, ever say it again. I want to get the channel verified. Of course, the plaque and all that. It's great, but verification gets us boosted up in the algorithm, and it would just be nice to be able to share this information with more people. But also, if you really want to support the channel, those who are our Patreon members, $2 a month, it goes a long way. My goal is to be able to do this full time. A lot of people say thank you in the comment section. It's not about, needing the thanks here. It's about something I enjoy doing, and I would love to do it full time and get better equipment to do it. And that's what your Patreon members allow me to do. So thank you guys so much for that. All right, quick look at Japan and Northeast Asia. We do have another storm system, as I mentioned, developing over the Japan Sea here. It's going to move off towards the north and east, but as always, by the way, this is not all cloud cover here. The air is just so cold that the satellite imagery is saying, ooh, those are clouds, because clouds are cold at like 20, 30,000 feet. That just indicates cold air. So that cold, dry air is going to pour in across the Sea of Japan, and it's going to set up another round Monday over towards Tuesday of CFX snowfall, creating some pretty good skiing and snowboarding conditions heading into the end of the week for our friends out there across the Japanese Alps. So if you are a skier or snowboarder, or you plan on making a trip out here, boy, there is so much snow. It is, I've been there in El Nino years where there was no snow to speak of. This year, quite the opposite. It's piling up. Of course, if you like these updates, not only tropical cyclones, but also the heavy snowfall, know that I am not an official source. Make sure you check in with your local weather agency for that type of information. But as always, thanks for watching, guys, and I truly appreciate your feedback, your support, your likes, subscribes. I can't thank you enough. Stay safe. I know it's been wet. I know it's been a rough end of the year, but I hope 2025 we stay typhoon safe. I'll say that. All right. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.